But let's go to the heart of the country and the lady who represents the forgotten people of Alice Springs, the Northern Territory and many other places around the country. The CLP Senator Jacinta Price, who joins us now from the Alice. Rockstar, nice to see you. So back in Canberra, the mechanism legislation in and around the voice looks like it's going to pass. Why? Pocock, Lambie, Greens, surprise, surprise. This basically moves us to the second piece, which is the question itself. Interestingly, it looks like the opposition is going to vote against it. Does that give us an indication that if they're willing to vote against the process before we even get to the question, that the coalition's going to end up landing in no?
Well, I hope that that is the case, because it would be the common sense approach to take, I should think. And obviously everyone knows that I've been a strong advocate for the no case so far, and will continue to be a strong advocate. And I think the process so far has demonstrated over and over again why Australians should not be supporting this referendum. And given that the Voice Working Committee, of which one of the members is a husband of a senator, of a Labor senator, if they're demonstrating to the Australian people that they are trying to run roughshod over Mr. Dreyfus and making demands about the power of what the Voice is supposed to have, and wanting it to have more power than the government and the parliament, I think we're treading on very dangerous ground here. And I think it's a demonstration of what we can expect going forward. The infighting, the secrecy behind closed doors, the fact that, the demands are already being made and will continue to be made, and it will be put on the Australian people to wear the consequences of those demands.
Well, and the reality is that if approved by the Australian people to go into the Constitution, it's hard to ever see a scenario where a majority of people in a majority of states would reverse that situation, certainly given sort of how woke we get by the generations. The detail is fascinating to watch. Again, too much of this is playing out behind closed doors, but supposedly we're getting an indication about how people are feeling about it politically. As you know, there was a by-election for a seat in the Northern Territory Parliament. Labor won it, and they claimed the reason was because of the CLP's opposition to the Voice. Now, I'm sure you're about to tell me that it was the retention of an already Labor seat.
Well, the failed Labor government couldn't lie straight in bed at night. I mean, seriously, they're so predictable in their attempts to try to claim that this is all about the Voice. Territorians, people in remote communities really are not getting in there and getting stuck into this Voice issue. That's not what they're concerned with. They are concerned with the issues on the ground. They are concerned with housing. They are concerned with better roads. They are concerned with their children getting an education. They are concerned with rates of domestic and family violence. They are concerned with alcohol abuse and substance abuse. They are not concerned with an elitist voice to federal parliament. But it wouldn't have taken a crystal ball to see the Chief Minister come out to try to claim that it was all about the Voice, when it's nonsense.